Hi everyone, we are excited to have you here in today's fun filled learning session at YOLO. Here is a quick look at how you can submit your work after the class. As a first step, go to live.yolo.com. You can use any browser to access this site. On this page, you will see a list of all our classes. Scroll down and you can see the Submit Your Work button. And then you will see a list of the classes that you've last attended, which could, for example, show the dance or craft or science experiment classes you've attended recently. Next, it will show you the list of children whose names are registered in this mobile number. Choose your name from this list to submit your work. For instance, if you are Satvik Kumar, choose that name. And then choose the class for which you would like to make your submission. For example, if you've attended the New Year's Masquerade Party session and you'd like to make the submission for this class, click on the Submit Your Work button below that. And then upload the photo you've taken. Choose the image from your phone and click Submit. You can scroll down and view all your past submissions and see how many of your friends or peers have liked your work. You can also see others' work and like their work to inspire your friends. If you want to showcase your work on social media, that too is very simple. Click on Share, copy the link, and post it on Instagram or Facebook or any other platform of your choice. Just a tiny reminder, your submission looks a lot better if you could click a photo in the landscape mode rather than the portrait mode. Do not forget to tag us at YOLO_app. I'm eagerly looking forward to all your submissions right after this class.
Hey there, kids, how are you doing? Welcome to today's class. Today is the start of a fresh course, and I am so excited to go ahead and host this for you. Now, this is a very exciting course because I absolutely love painting. It's one of my favorite things to go ahead and do. I do love sketching, I do love drawing, and I do love all the things that I've gone ahead and taught you, but painting it has to be one of my favorite. And going ahead and teaching it to you guys is super exciting, and I am so excited to go ahead and do these classes for you. Now, before we get started with what we're actually going to go ahead and do today and what the point of today's class is going to be, I want to go ahead and discuss a couple of things. So I'm just going to give you a little bit of a hint of what today's class is going to be like, and I want you to keep guessing till I complete everything that I'm going to go ahead and say. So the hint basically is it's going to be a food item and it is a sweet item. So it is either sort of like a dessert or something that is sweet. So go ahead and keep guessing. And while you guess, let me go ahead and talk to you about a couple of things. The first thing that I want to talk to you about is basically the certificate program. Now, all of you know you've already been getting certificates for all the work that you've been going ahead and doing, but just a couple of pointers. A, don't go ahead and miss any class. If you miss any class, what will happen is we won't have a track or a record of the fact that you've attended each class in the course, and hence you've gone ahead and learned everything the way we want you to learn. So automatically giving you a certificate becomes hard because you haven't learned whatever skill we wanted to teach you in that particular class. So make sure you're going ahead and attending all of your classes. Secondly, go ahead and make your submissions. Again, if you've gone ahead and attended the classes and you've not gone ahead and done your work, or you've not gone ahead and put up your submission, then we won't again have a record of the fact as to that you've gone ahead and learned the skill that we want to teach you. Now, whether that's good, whether that's bad, that's irrespective, because the point of this class is to go ahead and teach you something. Whatever you learn is good, because this is a skill, this is something that is new, probably you're going ahead and learning. So irrespective of whether you're doing a good job, bad job, I want to go ahead and see all of your submissions, as well as I want to go ahead and see all of your classes being marked as attended, because if you go ahead and do that, automatically certificate. Now, coming to the certificate itself, why do you need the certificate? Certificates are very important in general. Having a certificate to show to your friends, family, peers, colleagues, teachers, schools, whoever it is, going ahead and showing to them that, look, this is the certificate that I have. have, hence proving that this is what I have done, this is the skills I have, these are the things I'm capable of doing, is very essential. And since you're already attending the classes, make a point to get the certificate, so that tomorrow when someone asks you, have you gone ahead and painted, you can yes be like, yes, I have painted, and here is the certificate that shows that I know how to paint, or this is a certificate that proves that these are all the things that I have learned in terms of painting. So it is very, very essential to go ahead and learn, as well as go ahead and receive a certificate. So whatever you're doing, always have a sort of record of what you're doing. So that's one good thing. Now, apart from that, I want to talk to you about the general submissions. I've been talking to about this in all of my classes recently, because I feel like it's very, very important. So some of us at some times may not be in the mood. Maybe you've not got the concept right. Maybe I was myself going a little too fast and you weren't able to catch up. And because of those few reasons, you've not gone ahead and done an excellent job as part of the class. Now, if you've not gone ahead and done an excellent job, that doesn't mean you don't go ahead and do your submission. Irrespective if you've done good, bad, excellent, amazing, not at all, okay, average, whatever it is, I want you to go ahead and do your submission. And the reason I'm going ahead and urging everybody to do so is basically us as teachers then can go ahead and look at the progress that you have made. So from the first class to the fifth class, sixth class, seventh class, eighth class, whatever classes, number of classes that we are, going ahead and taking, we can see the progress of how you're doing. For example, today is the first class of our painting course. Let's say you don't do that well today and you don't do your upload, versus on the fifth class, you do an amazing job and you do your upload. How would I know that you've not done it, like, you're not good at it and you've gone ahead and learned because of my classes that you've done well in the fifth class? Also, in the same manner, let's say you've gone ahead and done an excellent job all six classes, whereas one class maybe you've not done that well, then I would know that probably something is going on and you couldn't go ahead and do your submission right. But that's completely okay. I'm just urging you to go ahead and do your submission, because it's become sort of like a feedback concept for you. It becomes sort of like a way of 100% knowing that you're doing your work, be prompting to it, attending a class, doing your homework, always very, very essential. So make it a point to do your submission, so that you also stay motivated, we also get a good feedback, and it's very, very essential. Now let's go ahead and actually talk about what we're going to go ahead and do today. I wonder how many of you have guessed it right. So today's class is all about painting a donut. Now I absolutely love eating donuts. I hope you guys love eating donuts too. It's such an amazing food item to go ahead and eat, and plus painting it, like I said, one of my favorite things to do, is so much more exciting. So we're going to go ahead and paint a donut. Now I'm going to just explain a few steps as to how we're going to go ahead with the class, so that you don't get confused along the way. So first thing that we're going to go ahead and do is you're going to go ahead and draw the donut out with a pencil. Then we're going to go ahead and start painting it step by step. Now each color that I'm going to be going ahead and doing, I'm not showing you, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you how to use it. So whether if there is any mixing involved or there is no mixing involved, I will be talking you through the process. So make sure you go ahead and listen to that very clearly. In certain spaces I might tell you to go ahead and change the colors depending on what you like, how we do with coloring. You can go ahead and do the same exact thing, so you can choose whatever color you like, but make sure you're going ahead and working around with the way I am working. And in the end, what we'll do is, in most of our classes, we'll be going ahead and outlining. So for today's class, definitely we're going to be going ahead and doing an outline. An outline might take a little bit of time. So if you're not able to go ahead and finish it up with me in class, because you have to do it slowly, that's completely all right. Take your time after class as well and then submit it. If you're able to do it alongside me, great, excellent job, very, very proud of you. So let's get started with what all we need to go ahead for today's class, and let's get started. All right, so the first thing that you need for today's class is going to be a sheet of paper. So here you can see I have a sheet of paper. So now what I have gone ahead and done is I have removed my sheet of paper from my book, and I've gone ahead and cut it and kept it over here, and hence it is not actually a separate book or something that I have right here. I'm using a loose sheet of paper. And one thing that I want to go ahead and recommend for all of the painting classes that you're going to be going ahead and doing is try to take a sheet of paper that is extremely thick. So if you look at your books, you will have somewhere where it's written 100 GSM, 200 200 GSM, 300 GSM, or you'll have, 150 GSM written. So whatever it is, if you have a 100 GSM sketchbook versus you have a 150 GSM sketchbook, take the 150 GSM sketchbook, because your painting is going to look better on it. All the water is not going to, tear your sheet of paper. So try to have as thick a sheet of paper as you can have. So first thing is your sheet of paper. The next thing that you need for today's class is going to be a set of paints. Now here you can see I have a set of 12 colors with me. This is the DOM set of paints. Now here I have a white, black, brown, pink, purple, dark blue, light blue, red, orange, light green, dark green, and yellow. So this is the whole set of colors that I have. I have a set of 12. Now if you have a set that is more than 12, great. If you have colors that is less than 12, completely all right. I will go ahead and tell you how to mix the colors in between if you do not have the whole set of colors. So it's completely all right. Okay, after that what you need is going to be a you need a jug of water. So here you can see I have basically gone ahead and taken a bowl and I've gone ahead and filled it up with water. You can go ahead and take a tumbler, you can go ahead and take a normal bowl, you can take a plastic disposable box, whatever you have, but have a nice clean bowl of water. The next thing that you need for today's class is going to be a brush. Now here I have a Faber-Castell brush and it is in the number 6. Now though I am naming the brush and I'm naming the size of the brush, it does not matter as long as you have a brush that is comfortable to work with. A lot of your the paint cases will come with the brush. Even mine, the DOMS one, did come with a brush, and that brush works excellently well as well. I have used it several times and it works well. So you can go ahead and use even that, works amazingly. The next thing that you will go ahead and need for today's class is a pencil. Now the pencil basically is for going ahead and drawing. So that's why you need a simple pencil. All right, so now let's go ahead and get started with today's class. Firstly, I'm going to go ahead and take my pencil and I'm going to go ahead and actually draw my donut. So what I'm doing is right at the center of my page, I'm going ahead and drawing a simple oval like this. So you can see I'm just going ahead and drawing an oval. You can go ahead and correct the shape out of the oval if you feel like it is not right. So go over it a couple of times. It's completely all right to do so. So here you can see I have my oval done. I'm just going to wait for you so that you can go ahead and draw your oval too, and then we can move on to your next step. Excellent job, everybody. Very well done. Good. Okay, so now the next step is going to be to go ahead and draw the center oval, that is basically the whole of the donut. So you can see I'm going ahead and doing a smaller oval right at the center of the top part of it. So I'm not doing it at the center of the donut, I'm doing it over the top part of the donut. So center oval done. Perfect. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is you're going to go ahead and draw a whole wiggly or wavy line, sort of like the topping of a donut. So if you've noticed on donuts, you can have sort of like a topping. So the topping can be strawberry, it can be chocolate, it can be vanilla, it can be plain sugar, it could be anything, right? So you do have sort of like a sauce or sort of like a topping on the donut sitting itself. So that's what I've gone ahead and basically drawn out here. So nice, wiggly, simple line. Excellent job, everybody. Good, good, good job. Very happy and proud of all of you. Well done. All right, next we're going to go ahead and draw a smiley face on the donut. I want the donut to look very cute. So I'm going ahead and drawing 2 eyes, and then I'm just going to go ahead and draw a smiley in the center. So there I have my complete donut drawing ready. So now make sure you do not have any mistakes over here. You want to make sure that your donut is looking good. You don't want there to be errors, because once you start painting, it can be a little hard to go ahead and erase anything, any mistakes that you've gone ahead and done. So make sure you go ahead and correct it out. Perfect. So now I'm going to go ahead and explain to you the first color that we're going to be going ahead and taking. So first I'm going to go ahead and take my brush and I'm going to dip it in a little bit of water. Now once you dip your brush in a little bit of water, I want you to go ahead and dip it in your brown color paint. First, now mix up your brown color paint nicely, have your brush filled up with brown color, and then I will explain what you're going to go ahead and do next. Perfect. All right, great. So everybody has their browns on their brush. Now, since everybody has their brown, let's go ahead and start with the bottom part of the donut. So here I'm going to go ahead and take my brown part and I'm going to go ahead and outline that whole bottom section out. So here I'm just showing you my wet brush. I've taken my brown color and then I'm going to go ahead and start outlining the bottom section. So what I mean by the bottom section is not where the topping is, but there. So you can see I'm going to first go ahead slowly outline my whole portion first. So you can see I'm taking my time in doing this. I am not going to rush into it. So I want you to do the same thing. Go ahead and do a complete outline first. Now, the reason we are doing an outline first is so that, once you do your outline, it's much easier to go ahead and paint the inside. If you start painting the inside first and then you go ahead and start doing the outline, what will happen is you may end up going outside, which you do not want. You don't want to go outside your colors and make it messy. So go ahead and take it step by step always. Don't rush into it ever. So here you can see you have done my outline. So I'm just going to wait for all of you, making sure that everybody's gone ahead and done their outline. Great. Good job, everybody. Very well done. Excellent. Perfect. Great. Now, since everybody's gone ahead and finished up with their outline, we can go ahead and start painting. So here I'm going ahead and now taking my brown color, the same thing, and I'm going ahead and slowly filling it out. Now, since, like I said, we have that outer edge with us, we won't really have an issue in terms of the painting portion of it. The inside portion of painting will be really easy to go ahead and do. Perfect. So now I'm going to just go ahead and wait here for a couple of seconds, making sure that all of you have gone ahead and finished up the coloring of this or the painting of this. Great job, everybody. Very well done. Perfect. Okay, so I can see some of you are still going ahead and completing it up. Take your time. While you all are going ahead and completing it up, I'm going to talk to you about the next color. Now, the next color that I'm going to be doing is basically the topping part of it, this part of it, like I was saying. Now, for that, I've gone ahead and chosen a pink color to work with. Now, my palette's pink is very dark. That is, it looks like a very dark pink in color. It's not at all light. So what I went ahead and did was I took a little bit of pink and I took a little bit of white and I mixed it to make light pink. Now some of you might already have light pink already made in your palette. So if you have the light pink directly, go ahead and take that directly. If not, here now go ahead and mix it up. So take a little bit of water, always use a clean brush, dip it in a little bit of water, dip it in a little bit of pink, take it, then again wash your brush, dip it in a little bit of white, then mix it with the pink and you have your light pink ready. All right, perfect. So I can see most of you have your light pink ready. Let's get started. Now again, here what I want you to go ahead and do is do the same thing. I want you to go ahead and first outline on the outside and then go ahead and fill it up. It's always better to go ahead and outline, like I said. Now here you obviously have some more bits and pieces to go ahead and outline. You obviously have the wave at the bottom. You also have the center of the donut hole. You have the eyes and you have the mouth. Now the mouth I'm not going to go ahead and outline because that would be hard. I'm going to cover up the mouth and then later with black we'll go ahead and do a line on top of that. So you can see I've gone ahead and outlined. Very simple. So take your time always while outlining. Don't have to rush into it whatsoever. So here I'm going ahead and taking some fresh paint and outlining. Perfect. So once you're done with this, now you can go ahead and start filling in the inside portion of it. So you can see I'm slowly going ahead and filling up the inside portion. Very simple, very easy. Very good, you guys. I'm watching everybody do their work. Excellent job. Very well done. Good. Perfect. Excellent job, everybody. Very happy with all of your work. Very good. Perfect. Great. Excellent. All right, so now you can see I've gone ahead and done the whole pink portion of it, and it's looking already so cute and beautiful. But we do not want our donut to end right here. We want to add a lot more to our donut. So what we're going to go ahead and do next is we're going to go back to the brown color. Now the center of the donut hole as well, we're going to go ahead and do brown color, because the angle that we're seeing the donut from, it'll be completely brown inside. So again, go ahead and take your brown color, and go ahead and do the center portion of it. So here doing my brown, outlining it, like I said, always outlining it and then filling it in. So now I'm going to wait here for a second, making sure all of you have finished your pinks and your browns. Very good, everybody. Excellent job. Very happy with all of your work. Great. Good. Good. Good, good. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, perfect. So I'm seeing everybody's mostly gone ahead and finished up. Now we can move on to the next step, which is basically going ahead and taking our black color in order to go ahead and do our eyes. So you can see I'm going ahead and simply going ahead and doing my eyes. So here black, very simple. You don't have to really worry about, mixing the color or anything. Just go ahead and take your simple black and go ahead and do your eyes and mouth. Perfect. Good, good, good job, everybody. Now, what you're going to go ahead and do next is you're going to go ahead and take a color of your choice. Now, I've gone ahead and taken red because I felt it'll look prettier. And I'm going to go ahead and do some sprinkles on top. So, gone ahead and taken red. And I'm going to go ahead and draw a bunch of lines like this. So, you can see these look like sprinkles now on top. Now, I'm going ahead in different directions in order to make it look cute and as though it looked like sprinkles. So, here you can see I am doing that. Perfect. Now I'm going to just wait here for a second, making sure everybody is done with their work. Good job, everybody. Very, very, very well done. Excellent. Perfect. Great. Okay, perfect. So since everybody's gone ahead and finished up with their work, now we can go ahead and move on to the outlining bit of it. Now here again, just go ahead and dip your wet brush into your black, and we'll be going ahead and outlining the whole thing with black. Now here, this, like I said, might take a little bit of time, but go ahead and do it comfortably. Don't worry about it. I'm also going to go ahead and do it slowly. You can start with whichever part you like. I'm going ahead and starting with the curve right here. Start with whichever portion of the whole thing that you like. So you can see slowly going ahead and doing it. Perfect. Perfect. So you can see slowly going ahead and outlining it. Whenever you feel like your brush is running out of paint, go ahead and also take some fresh paint whenever needed. Excellent. There you go. Perfect. So now my outlining of the whole picture is done. Now, if you felt like the outlining of this is very hard and you're not able to do it with paint, then you can obviously go ahead and take a black color sketch pen and do it. It's completely fine if you need to go ahead and do so. Perfect. Very well done, everybody. Excellent job. Now, I do not want to leave my picture as is, though we've finished the main part of the donut. I want to go ahead and add in a little bit. So what we're going to go ahead and do is for the rest of the whole sheet, we're going to go ahead and add in a bunch of sprinkles. I'm going to be going ahead and adding in a red, yellow, and blue. Now you can go ahead and add in whatever color of sprinkles that you want to go ahead and add in. So pick the three colors that you want to work with. Good. All right. Excellent. Great. Okay, all of you have picked out your three colors. So now let's get started. Take the first color of your choice. I'm going to be going ahead and taking red, and I'm going to go ahead and draw lines all over. Now make sure you don't go ahead and do too many lines of the first color. For example, I've taken red. Don't do too many lines. Make sure there's enough space for there to be the other two colors that you're going to be working with. If you feel like no, you don't want to work with, three colors, you just want to work with two colors, then go ahead and add in some extra sprinkles so that you have equal amount of whatever two colors you're working with, or whatever three, whatever four. Just make sure it looks neat and nice. Perfect. Great. Good. Okay, all of you are finished with that. Now we can go ahead and take the next color. I'm going ahead and taking yellow like I mentioned, and I'm going ahead and doing a bunch of strokes. There you go. Isn't that easy to go ahead and do, making it look so pretty and nice? Perfect. Excellent, excellent job, everybody. I can see most of you are already done with your second set of sprinkles. Excellent job. Very, very, very well done. Perfect. Perfect. Now we can move on to your last set of sprinkles, which is basically my blue set of sprinkles. So here I'm taking blue color and I'm going to go ahead and do my blue lines everywhere. Perfect. Super easy, super nice. There you go. As you can see, looking so amazing, isn't it? All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait here for a second, make sure that all of you have gone ahead and finished up with your work. If some of you have gone ahead and left behind certain parts and you needed to move forward because I was going a little faster, completely all right, go ahead and finish it up after the class. Just make sure to understand what the whole picture is supposed to look like, and make sure you are able to understand what you need to go ahead and do in order to actually do the picture later if you have anything remaining. Most of you I can see have already gone ahead and finished their donut. So excellent job for all of those who have actually gone ahead and finished up with me. Very, very well done. Okay, perfect. Great. Good job, everybody. I am so happy and proud of all of the work that you've gone ahead and created today. Like I mentioned, painting is one of my favorite things to go ahead and do, and obviously, again, to go ahead and teach. I had a very, very fun time, hosting this class with you. Now, before we end today's class, let's talk about a couple of things. First thing that I want to go ahead and talk about is the submission for today. Make sure you go ahead and do the submission of your donut. All of them who have finished already, just automatically go ahead and click a picture and upload it. For all of those who have not gone ahead and finished, finish up whatever you have remaining and then go ahead and upload it. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's pretty, whether it's ugly, I do not care. I want you to go ahead and do your submission, because also I want you to go ahead and get your certificate. So attend all of your classes. We have 6 classes in this course. So today was the first one. We have 5 more classes. Go ahead and attend all of them, as well as go ahead and do all of your submissions for each of the classes that you go ahead and attend. So make 100% sure of that. Now in the next class, we're going to go ahead and actually do a bunch of leaves. Actually, we're going to do one leaf. So I don't know why I said a bunch of leaves. We're going to actually go ahead and do one leaf, but it's going to be a beautiful dried up oak leaf. Now, I don't think any of you have gone ahead and done an oak leaf earlier. We've done leaves in my drawing and coloring class, but I don't think we've gone ahead and done a painting of a dried leaf, especially of an oak leaf. So we'll go ahead and do that in the next class. I'm going to be so excited to see you in that class as well. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, make sure you make all of your submissions, and bye-bye.
Hi everyone, we are excited to have you here in today's fun-filled learning session at YOLO. Here is a quick look at how you can submit your work after the class. As a first step, go to live.yolo.com. You can use any browser to access this site. On this page, you will see a list of all our classes. Scroll down and you can see the Submit Your Work button. And then you will see a list of the classes that you've last attended, which could, for example, show the dance or craft or science experiment classes you've attended recently. Next, it will show you the list of children whose names are registered in this mobile number. Choose your name from this list to submit your work. For instance, if you are Satvik Kumar, choose that name. And then choose the class for which you would like to make your submission. For example, if you've attended the New Year's Masquerade Party session, and you'd like to make the submission for this class, click on the Submit Your Work button below that, and then upload the photo you've taken. Choose the image from your phone and click Submit. You can scroll down and view all your past submissions and see how many of your friends or peers have liked your work. You can also see others' work and like their work to inspire your friends. If you want to showcase your work on social media, that too is very simple. Click on Share, copy the link and post it on Instagram or Facebook or any other platform of your choice. Just a tiny reminder, your submission looks a lot better if you could click a photo in the landscape mode rather than the portrait mode. Do not forget to tag us at YOLO_app. I'm eagerly looking forward to all your submissions right